Hello everyone. Recently, I've been working a lot with ClickUp, and I gradually realized that I needed a tool to help manage tasks and generate automated reports. That's why I started searching for an MCP that could do the job well. Luckily, I found a repo that solves most of these problems. However, it didn't support SSE, server-side events, connections out of the box. So, I decided to fork the project and add SSE support myself. I also created an example for connecting it with n8n for you to reference. Now, let's try running this file and see how it works. Continue with the Docker Compose file. First, for the n8n service, I will use the official image from the n8n documentation. Expose it on port 5678. And set up a volume named data for persistent storage. Next is the MCP service. I have built a Docker image for convenience. And I will use port 3231 for this service. Next, I will guide you through creating an API key. You can add the API key in the .env file with the following syntax. Or, you can add the variable directly in the Docker Compose file like this. Finally, we will run the services with the following command. Alright, now let's start checking in the web UI. I'll be setting up the workflow using Gemini, but as you know, you're free to use any other models or platforms that fit your needs. I'm using cache memory to store message history more efficiently, because who doesn't love a bit of speed and reliability? Finally, I'll configure the MCP ClickUp integration. Here, the host name refers to the service name you declared in your Docker Compose file. As for the port, I've set it to 3231, as previously mentioned. To test the connection, select the Include Tool option and open the drop-down menu. If you see the tools listed there, congrats, your connection is working. Alright, let's jump in and see what this chat experience has to offer. First, I'll start by requesting my project. Next, I'll try fetching all the tasks within that folder. As you can see, it requires a list ID in order to retrieve tasks from that specific list. I'll use the list ID that I got from the previous message. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to set up a system prompt that declares all the workspaces and personal information, so that whenever we ask the LLM to perform any action, we won't have to repeatedly specify default attributes like the workspace's list ID or our personal details. I've already prepared a system prompt for this, and I'll attach the link below. Now, let me walk you through how to update your personal information. First, head over to the ClickUp API and select the Get Authorized User endpoint. Pass in the API token we obtained earlier. You'll receive a JSON response containing your account information. Now, simply replace the corresponding fields in the prompt template I provided. As for the workspace information, you can use the details we fetched earlier. List name, n8n, list ID, Now, I'm going to try creating a task. I've already prepared a spec for the authentication logic. Next, I'll provide this spec file to the LLM and ask it to generate tasks for me. After analyzing, the LLM has summarized the requirements into the following tasks. Feel free to review and suggest any modifications to better suit your needs. Once everything looks good, I'll go ahead and confirm task creation. All right, let's check it out on ClickUp. As you can see, the task has been created quite thoroughly. Now, I'll try asking the LLM to fetch my tasks. I'm going to try assigning myself to one of these tasks and check again. And that's it. I've just shared with you how to connect MCP ClickUp for a simple workflow. You can apply this method to various scenarios, such as code review from a GitHub pull request, automate your code reviews, and save some time for coffee breaks. Auto-reporting. As you know, during those busy work periods, daily reports can easily slip your mind. This tool can help automate your daily reports and boost your work efficiency. And there are plenty of other uses, too. You can explore other workflows available on the internet. If you run into any difficulties or want me to build a specific workflow, just leave a comment below.